Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to the Soulver YouTube channel. We have a very exciting announcement that we would like to share with you guys today. I'll pass that on to you, Alison.
So you've probably heard on the grapevine perhaps that the Soulver is going to be moving overseas. Now currently we're in Australia.
Yes.
And we are going to be moving to the UK. And this is, at this stage, it's for a year, and we are looking at some wonderful opportunities over there. And of course, everything will continue as normal for you guys. In fact, we would love you to come on the journey with us. And that's our whole plan, is to be able to expand more on the channel and give you a lot more fun, exciting times, particularly in those gorgeous places and things that we went to last time.
Absolutely.
And, do a bit of ghost busting while we're there and that sort of thing. But the weeklies will still be going, and we're going to have an amazing studio there in the UK. So we'll be able to even give you more content than what you have now. So don't worry, guys. We'll still be very accessible, and it's business as usual, really. The readings, etc., the healings, they'll all still be going on. Yep. Workshops will still be going on, all online. And if you head to the website, AlisonMaiden.com, and you will be able to keep up with what we're doing there, as well as, of course, the socials.
Yeah, absolutely.
Facebook and social media. We do TikTok and also Instagram.
Yes.
So if you want to get on those and have a look, there's always some different content on there as well.
Absolutely, we'll pop them down below. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, just for all your love and support.
Yeah.
Just moving over somewhere else, but still doing the same thing.
Yes, just with more.
Yes, absolutely. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. And we will see you for the next week's Soulver Weekly Forecast. Bye. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Soulver Weekly Forecast. I'm Courtney Kassman.
And I'm Alison Maiden.
And today we thought we'd just do an energy update.
Yes, there's been a lot going on. And
definitely.
It's affecting people, affecting me, probably affecting you.
Sleep has just been absolutely shocking for me.
Yeah, same. So the insomnia, the aches and pains, the headaches, the feeling like you're just
can't do it anymore.
Can't do it. I've had enough. I'm done.
Yep.
Exhaustion is one of the worst symptoms of this time, but we are having massive solar flares, and it's been going on for the last couple of days. Now it's really hitting Earth.
Yes.
M class, X class.
Yep.
X class, big ones.
Lots of
big
Ms.
ones.
Yeah.
And it's going to be wiping out the internet and power in some places. In fact, Spain was affected about a month ago.
Yep.
And there's going to be more places, obviously, that it's going to affect. So, yeah, let's have a look at the energy around at the moment. We knew that, balance is needed. We knew that June was going to be a really doozy of a month from the last forecast we made. So we've just hit the ground rocking and rolling, I think.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, the divine feminine, she's out in force. All right. Nurturing. This is the nurturing aspect of the divine feminine, the Queen of Cups. So we need to be able to self-nurture. It is a time, obviously, if you're not feeling up to par, don't push yourself too hard. Work at a pace that you can cope with.
Yes.
And make sure that you are, not, I suppose being the martyr would be the word that's coming through, not being the martyr, because being a martyr in this instance is not going to do you any good. And you're going to end up probably worse off, as in maybe having to take more time off than just a sick day or whatever. So just bear in mind that, self-nurturing is number one at the moment. You may be getting a lot of emotional flare-ups as well. So the typical thing is that no one loves me. The feeling of being rejected, abandoned, all of those really deep-seated feelings that come up for humanity as a rule. I think everybody has those somewhere deep down inside. But we do in this energy, we do tend to have that flare-up. And, of course, this is where the divine feminine is about, that comfort, that feeling of being hugged and feeling of don't worry, everything's going to be okay. So maybe you just need to go and find someone to give you a big hug. But this is definitely the time for it. So lots of support and love for each other would be a good idea. All right, let's have a look at the general consensus here. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles down first. So interestingly, this is like a harvest time on our planet. So this is interesting because what we're seeing here is a lot of people's energies coming to the forefront. And then I can just see like all the, guides and angels coming in and sweeping them away, all the negative stuff, sweeping it away. So it's like they're harvesting off all the old energies that no longer are necessary. So it is a time of renewal, which is great news. The upside to this card is that if you've been working really, really hard at something, you're going to reap the benefits of it very soon. And by very soon, probably immediately, if not the very near future, the next few weeks. So you are going to start to see some promise in the direction that you want to move into, provided that you're holding the energy and holding the thought really strongly in your mind and not wandering off on pathways and getting distracted on things, because that's the rule of attraction. When you're looking at the law of attraction, you've got to keep going with the feeling. Okay, we're going to actually cross our card today. The Judgment card coming out, my goodness, this is so apt for this energy. Like we're judging ourselves.
Sorry, we need to cut that
down. And this is so apt for the energy of the moment, making judgment on ourselves and on others. But it's also bringing in that karmic cycle stuff, of cleaning up and doing the old pattern, looking at your patterns, making sure that you're not repeating bad things, making good choices, and trying to basically keep on top of the barrage of energies. Now listen, you guys who are super sensitive out there, if you're getting frustrated and angry and all of those emotions, and that's not normally you, it is normal for this energy. So do not despair. It will be a passing phase, and you are allowed to feel those feelings. Because if you keep suppressing those feelings, it's only going to get worse. You need to deal with them, let them out, bash a pillow, go and scream into the sunset or whatever the case may be. But you do need, unfortunately, to get it out as soon as they come. So if you have to walk outside and kick a rock, do that, right? Okay. This is not good news for us, Courtney.
Some people just want to go,
All right. The Two of Swords that crosses the actual situation at the moment is very much like blindfolded people around us. And this could be the source of our frustration. People cannot change. They will not change. It's like we are trying so desperately to get our own selves in order, and they just won't make the effort to do so. So it becomes very frustrating. So you may find that the people that you're normally hanging with, your family, your friends, are really frustrating you at the time. The other thing is that the Two of Swords in this instance for me is a timing card, and I believe this energy is going to take at least 2 months to dissipate. So we aren't going to be seeing the end of this energy until about August, okay? Which isn't great. It's not great, but it's, doable.
Yes.
If it was 12 months, we'd be screaming right now. All right. The Nine of Pentacles is a really interesting card to have in the past here, because this is being independent and growing your own wealth independently. So it can apply to people that have their own businesses or just want to really be working autonomously and not have anyone looking over your shoulder. This is now in the past. And so the joining of people together and like asking for help and asking for that comfort that we were speaking about before, that's now the energy coming in. So being on your own and doing your own thing is a passing influence now. We're moving more into the doing together, okay? And look, offers out of the blue. So this is an interesting card to have in the future too, considering that we're going through release, we're letting go of all these emotions, we're actually allowing ourselves to heal, allowing ourselves to grieve over situations we have no control over. We are then able to open the doors for new and interesting things to come in. Because one thing the universe does is it doesn't leave a space empty for very long, okay? So if you're actually unloading stuff, there'll be something else to fill in the space.
Yes.
And you also have here offers out of the blue. Now, I love this card because it's exciting. It's like, what's going to happen? What's coming up? And you might say, well, what kind of offers are you talking about? Well, these will be offers that are emotionally pleasing to you. So it's like, it could be if you're suddenly, wanting a new job because, hey, in the past, I've been working for myself. Now I just want to really be a part of a team or work together with other people. It could be that an offer just out of the blue will just come to you and it will be a perfect situation for you because the universe listens to your thoughts and feelings and it will provide for you. Now, of course, there's also the law of action that we've got to put into place there as well.
Yes.
So if you are looking for something new, then look for it. Actually visually look for things online or whatever the case may be. And you may find that something exactly perfect for you will come up. Now, if you're looking for love, then this can be chance meetings, can be like sudden and interesting people just popping across your path. Perhaps you need your pipes looked at and the plumber's right and nice and cute and has got good legs, you know. So yeah, there's all those sorts of things. So there's happy times ahead, guys. It's just look for those beautiful small opportunities to feel happy during the day. You know, we just saw a butterfly go past. That's the sort of thing that I'm talking about. Notice those things, because those little bits of happiness all join together and make a big bit of happiness coming in the future.
For sure.
Right. Some of you will want to move desperately, absolutely, positively, can't stand where you are anymore. This is the type of energy that brings in an absolute doing. Moving is the type of thing that we have to do when we are no longer being served by the energy of the place that we're in. And look, I've had people that I know just pack all their belongings in a car and just drive, not even knowing where they're going. They usually end up where they're meant to be.
Yes.
But this is a case of unbelievable need to shift yourselves. If you stay in that stagnant and unpleasing energy, it's going to make you depressed and it's going to make you feel angry and all of those negative emotions that'll keep coming to the surface until you do something about it. So you must look at the fact that there has to be a physical movement here. Now, if you're not planning on going anywhere and you're quite happy where you are and all of those things, this can also be a movement of thought and emotion. So perhaps you are thinking along the lines of, I'm going to join a new club, I'm going to do something different for myself, I'm going to go to the gym. Any of those movement type things, very good at this time. The energy is very for it right now. Ooh, big emotional downloads from friends.
Wow.
Well, if you invite someone over for a cup of tea, you're going to get the whole lot. The whole tea will be spilt on the table, trust me. This is a very emotionally driven time. People are going to want to tell you their deepest, darkest thoughts and emotions. You might hear a lot of secrets coming out at this time as well. So things that need to be dealt with. It's so interesting, isn't it, Court, when you see these two cards together in a reading, how you have someone talking and then someone moving. It can quite often mean that maybe someone's telling you something that you can't stand anymore, so out the door you go.
Yes, travelling.
Oh my goodness me, there could be a few secrets coming out in this next little bit of energy time. The next 2 months, I would say, the truth will come to the surface. So look out, peeps. All right. Oh, look at that. A lot of people will be moving house. Lots of movement. Now, this one is actually a house of, the soul. So it's like moving house can often be like you're just moving to a different part of you. You're moving up in your own vibration. You're actually seeing things completely differently in the world. So technically speaking, the third dimensional aspect of this is you are actually physically moving house. So you have got to have a look at what that physically means for you. Now, the overall reading for me is that there's an offer coming in out of the blue, and that will mean a move. This is a move. This is a move. This is all talking about you hearing something and moving on. Even if you're physically not moving in this month, you will make plans to move, or there will be an offer to move, and you will have to think about it very deeply, whether it's right or wrong for you. But all of this is a time of action and movement, and let's wipe out the past old emotions. Stop feeling sorry for yourselves, guys. Start getting on that bandwagon of I've got to do something about this and move forward. You know, that old fire in the belly. Looks, lots of overseas action here too.
Wow.
Well, this could be our cards, really, couldn't it?
Yes.
This is our plans, and we are moving overseas. So, these situations when they come up for people, we've had a few. Well, I have personally had a few people say, "Oh my gosh, how can you do that? You're so brave," or whatever the case may be. As billions of people around the world move every day like this, but it's really about finding where your soul belongs. And for me personally, I feel that my soul belongs somewhere else now. And so I am going to follow that feeling because I know that at the end of the day, I trust in spirit and I trust that it's right. So following your gut instincts on things, even down to the point of making sure that if you are going on a holiday, that you are feeling into that holiday and feeling it's the right location for you, and you're not just going because other family members are going there. So we've had a few people, I've had a few people like, hey, look at this card. A couple of times where you're giving way too much of yourself to others. So you're just agreeing because you're a nice person, and someone says, oh, come to Bali or whatever the case may be, and you don't want to go to Bali, right? So you have to be very honest with yourself and others in this instance. And the final card here, above all, rest. Rest is so important. If you're tired, sleep. If you're, not wanting to eat, don't eat. It's going to be one of those case scenarios where we are so busy in our routines. We're so used to having breakfast, lunch, dinner when we do. Mix it up, guys. Just have a little bit of an adventure, right? Get out there and do what your body wants and what you feel is right. And when you need to take a break, take a break. They can do without you at work for a couple of days.
Absolutely. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Alison, for that reading. And thank you so much, guys, for watching this week's Soulver Weekly Forecast. Be sure to give us a thumbs up. Let us know you guys love the videos. Comments down below, share, subscribe, and we will see you next week.
Bye.